next thing you're going to do is source your products, right? Right. So where you getting your products from, right? So you're finding out where you're getting it. So all this you're doing before you start your business, right? So you're going to source your products, where you're getting your products from. So there are two places that you can get your products from when it is we looking to ship, right? So in the, you know, I have a full course, right? So you can't get too much detail, but the two places that you're going to find your stuff is locally, right? And then China, right? The one of the general ones is Alibaba, right? Everybody does use there to shop it, right? In the course, I would show you exactly how to do it, how to shop on it, and how to look for and stuff like that, right? So I'll kind of let's see what they get a little bit there, right? So boom, China. So we know where we get me stuff. So all this before you start a business, right? So you get your idea of what business you want, right? You get the idea of your business, what kind of business I would want, where I get my stuff from, I source it either from a local supplier or from a Chinese supplier, right? Underneath that now is who am I going to sell my products to, right? So you're coming on here again, boom, and you're going to look at, well, where slash to who, right? Where and who. Now, where and who is very important, right? That is to know your foundation, or how you're going to get your stuff across. Now, so you have to know your customer to sell to your customer, right? So, for instance, as I said, the price does dictate quality, right? What I mean by that, on the live, the example I gave was it have certain restaurants you simply wouldn't even go in because you can't afford to go in, or it has certain fets you wouldn't go because 3, 4, 5 thousand for a ticket, right? So the prices dictate the quality. So according to your price range or how you view your business, that is how it is you're going to you will know who to sell to and where to sell. So you have to know where your customers is be. Your customers on TikTok, not all of your customers is. Are they male? Are they female? So you have to have your avatar ready made to know who you're targeting now, right? So a good example of how it is in action is how I just talk and who I just talk to, right? I just talk to people like me. I talk to all this, right? So I just preach. I don't wear a suit and thing. I just look weird. I just talk however, and that's the people that I'm trying to connect to. If I wanted to connect to a super professional background and people that go put on a shirt and a tie and I will talk properly, and if I want to talk to deep in the ghetto, I will come out and talk deep in the ghetto now, right? So is you have to understand the customer and who you're talking to know where they're at and how to actually sell to them now. Right? So one of the ways to do that is the price. So if you think premium, right? So it don't matter, it's just based on your vibe. So you're selling to people that's similar to you. That is the easiest way to sell to people, right? You know what you like. Right? So it generally we have we line with these certain kind of people, even on work, some people don't line with because of how them is and so people you connect to, right? So you're just looking at the people that you just naturally connect to, right? So the price is one of the ways that you could dictate that, right? If you think very expensive, you'll get certain kind of people. It have the mid-range things, which generally in the middle, you don't want it too expensive because you want it to be affordable for persons, but then you don't want it dog cheap either because you don't want a low class of customers now. When things super cheap, you just get plenty people, but the quality just be poor. And so that is where you want to kind of think about it. But whoever you're selling to, you just have that in your mind now. Right? Before you actually bring your stuff, you're going to think about how to actually, who you're selling to, because that's very much important now. Right? So we have that there, and we going with that. So I'm gonna put an arrow here, and the next way to find your people, right, is through either organic or paid reach. Right? organic slash paid. So organic reach is where you tell people about the stuff you have. You know, you go and work and you advertise it. You're telling neighbors, your immediate friends. That is one to one, right? One to one is where you tell one person about the stuff that you have. So you're physically going out there. Now, when you're going in a business, you have to grind, you have to hustle, you have to embrace the hardships of it. Now, it'll be easy. And but only the consistency over a period of time that is get there now. So when you start something, like go full 100 with it now. So the organic one to one. So you come in one to one and you're telling people about the stuff that they have, they advertise and they market. And then we have one to many, or like a writer now, I don't want to fill up this thing with too much space. Alright? Yeah, one to many is where like what I do in here. Right? So as one person talking to many different people. So that's where the lives just come in, that is where the social media marketing has come in. Right? So you one person spread it out like that now. Right? So you have those ways of actually reaching a customer. Once again, you have to know where your customer is be, right? You have to know the social media platform, you have to know the times it might be around, you know, that kind of way. So you have to think about all those stuff now before you actually decide to market to them. But it's a way to think about, you know, getting your marketing. What else is there? Okay. So I use this more often, man. Okay, cool. Right. So we're going again. After that now, so you get your idea of your business, what kind of business you want, you know where you're going to find the stuff, who you're marketing to and how you're marketing to them, right? So in organic and paid, you could still I'll put this one, I'll put it on this side. Right? We have um we have um it would be business suite, ads manager. Right. So business suite and ads manager. So this one on the house, or they could do research on that. Right. This is how you're going to get your paid reach. Right. So they could do some research on that. Right. In the actual full length course, I know some of you all would will already be interested in that. You will get all the details now of getting that done. Right. But you can do some research on it to see what it is. So if you ever see a sponsor post on Instagram or Facebook, is business with an ads manager they're using to pay for the views, right? So you get us paying for your virality essentially. Or you can just do the organic content where you just keep posting over and over and over, be consistent, and eventually we'll go from there. Cool. So next thing is you're gonna get your product. Right? So this one here, we locking in again important. Right? So you're getting your product. So I gotta carry this one out a little more. So under your product here now, right? You're gonna be this one here very important. How much can I plus shipping divided by product. Percentage. Right. Cool. So you have your products, right? So after you get your idea and we work out all these things, we come and we get we products, right? Now underneath the products is, I'm not sure if you could see it properly. I'm not sure if you could see it properly. I'll open it back up. And it's how much products you're buying plus how much you're going to pay to ship your items divided by how much products it is together equals the base cost of what it is you're going to get. Right? So that's how weird maths. So I'm buying 100 items. Right? 100 items at, let me say, $5,000. I paid for 100 items, right? Let me just say. So I'm buying 100 stuff and I paid 5,000 for the 100 stuff. Plus, it's going to cost me $1,000 to get it here, right? So now my cost is $6,000. I hope all are following me, right? So now you're at $6,000. You're going to divide the 6,000 by the 100 products you have, and then you know you're paying $60 per item. So that's how much you're paying per item landed in Trinidad. So you're paying $60, and then you multiply that 60 by, let me say, you want 20% markup. Right? You add that $12, so now your item is $72. Right? That makes sense. That all follow that. Right? All of them will go it over again. Give my little feedback here with that one. Okay, not in there. All you understand now is it as to how to calculate the baseline of your product. Alright, cool. So yeah. Right. So that's how you're going to calculate the product cost until you know if everything will be profitable or not. So remember, we doing all of this before we bring the product. We buy nothing yet. Remember that, no money in spend yet. You think about your idea, what kind of business it is, you find where you're getting your stuff, so you don't source all of it. You know who you're selling to, you know how you're going to sell to them. Right? So you don't organize all of that in your head, you don't build all of that already. You don't have that organized. You find the product, right, that you want, and this is how you're going to do the maths. Right? So the maths is how much of the item you want, plus how much money you're going to pay for the shipping, divided by how much of the products you have, right? That will give you how much you're actually paying for them. So not because you see something for $10 on your site, mean it's $10 you're gonna pay, to ship it and all them kind of thing. Right? It's left to also keep and take into account the delivery cost to get the item to the customer, right? But we will come back to that a little further down, right? And then you multiply your base cost by how much percentage markup you want. So if you want 10% markup, did I say how much is a good percent? Did I say it's be a little bit enough. I think like 5%, 6% is be good enough, right? But ideally, I just look for like 100% and things. So I just look for products along that line. 50%. So the items that you just get because you just buy it in bulk just be cheap. And when we go detailed into the course, I could find winning products. So I'm sure you how to find winning products, right? But as you can imagine, it could just be a baseline understanding of it now, right? But that's how you're going to calculate your base cost to know how you're getting your item here, to know how to price them, right? Underneath that, we come in here now and we go in and think about the shipping, right? So in shipping, we have air freight and ocean, right? Ocean freight, right? So I could put this in, but right. So air freight and ocean freight, right? What's the difference? Air freight is quicker, more expensive. Sea freight, ocean freight is cheaper, takes longer. Now, when you're starting a business, I want to recommend you to use the ocean freight always. I just only use ocean freight. It does save a lot of money, right? Because when you're running a business, especially e-commerce business, right? As I just have it, I just run the business lean, meaning that no leakages now. So we not lost nothing. We saved as much as we could because we starting off with not much money, right? I'm not sure if when maybe at the end of this I would give her that idea how much money I could spend or if that would be reserved to the actual cost. But essentially it would be where you can sum down a little bit of money, right? This don't take that much money to start up. Right? The first time I started doing it, which was in 2016, I started with $1,500 and I doubled that 1,500, right? And that was inclusive of shipping and everything. I started with one cheap item, right? And you'll be surprised what people is buying, and it grew from there, right? So it doesn't need much money, right? But because of where we is and what we do in here, you want to run it as lean as possible. So you want to stick to the ocean freight. If it is you're bringing in cheaper items that very light, let me say you're bringing in, I don't even want to say phone cases, but let me say you're selling keychains maybe, right? Or little fluffy items, anything not heavy, right? You could probably transit with the air freight and get you because you get your stuff quick and it mightn't cost you that much money, right? But anything of substance, anything little heavy and thing, you want to all them thing in the course I will show you how to calculate the weight and thing prior to bringing it in, right? So you want to have an idea of how much you think you're going to weigh and stuff to decide. But I would just say strictly go with ocean freight. There's a base courses, or they could do research on different ocean freight. It don't really matter essentially. I would give whatever it is used on them, but essentially it don't matter. It's just who you're comfortable with, right? So you know it's your business, so you could sort it out to suit now. Right? Underneath that now we have the marketing, right? I'll put marketing in red, which is very important. Right? So marketing is the lifeblood of your business. So in any business, the most important things are one, this in this order, marketing, number two, sales, and number three, accounting. That is the trifecta of any business, right? Your marketing is how you your product, your packaging, how you get people in the door. Because without marketing, you have no business if nobody don't even know your thing exists. So you need marketing number one. When people come in the door, how are you going to convert the people to actually get them to buy? So sales is the second after marketing. You have to know to convert the customer and actually make your product a thing. So the easiest way to sell somebody something is to get them something that they can't deny. Right? So the price or the value must be so great that I can't say no. You'll be a fool to say no. And I be trying to offer that with Dollar Jam and men still ain't taking it. So I don't even know. Right? But you want your product to be so good that it would be totally straight to say no now, right? So you must be getting so much value from your stuff, right? So that is in sales. So that is a trick that I do. Just make the things that are so good. You can't say no. Like you go in a store and they offer you a deal and you know that kind of way. If you say no, you know what I mean, you're slow. Right? So make your offer that good. And then afterwards, now when you get the money, what do you do with the money? Right? Most people just take the money and pay bills. If you take money out of your business when you now start, you're going and bust your business. You cannot, and I am going to repeat it, you cannot need the money that you are going to use to start. You have zero profits to see. You are going to make money. You could even double the amount of money you invest. The only way you are going to keep it running is to keep reinvesting. You have to do the thing that make the money. Right? That was my first problem when I started in 2016. I turned 1,500 to 5,000 and needed it for rent and couldn't start back until a while after. Do not spend the money. When you get it, put back all into it for a period of time. Live how you're living. You're making it regardless. It's hard, but you're done doing it. Continue to do it. Do not spend a dime out of the money for as long as you could. And when you decide to take something, take money and pay in gas. Right? Buy extra bail of toilet paper in the grocery. Don't spend it. As you spend it, you're dead. Right? We have to build this thing real strategically. Right? Cool. So that I can't stress that enough. It don't matter what you do or how much money you make, if you don't manage it good, you're lost. Right? So the money management is a big part of it. That is where your accounting is go. Write down every single thing that you buy, how your money going, where your money going. You don't know where it is, right? Plenty times in financial literacy, getting money doesn't be the thing, is what we just do with it when we get it done. So one of the things that I challenged myself with, and when I wanted to change my mindset, was being able to save $100 a month. If you can't save $100 per month, you're nowhere near being financially free, right? If you can't not eat a pizza or drink a Starbucks or buy a pack of cigarette or any of them little things now, drink a beer, if you can't cut back on simple things like that and just save $100 for a month, then you're doomed, right? So that's a challenge you give yourself now. You have to become the person to get the money. You wouldn't get the money without becoming the person, right? Cool. Marketing. And then that was a little tangent there, but it's very important. I can't stress it enough, right? You're going to build the page. So remember, all this you're doing before you spend a dollar, been spend no money yet, right? So we build the page. So within building the page now, in the actual course, I have the guide on how to actually strategically make a page SEO friendly and stuff, which is search engine optimization. What that is like when you're going YouTube or Facebook and you type in something, the little drop down the options you get, that is SEO, that is the search engine, right? So it's our way to play on that. The keywords you're using is something called keywords and stuff. You need to use it in order for your stuff to reach where you're going. So even like when I write in captions or I talk in the video, I might say the same word over and over. So like tonight, I'm gonna be using with e-commerce 100 times. The algorithm does pick up on things like that. So you want to be strategic in doing that, right? So you'll get all them fine details in the actual course when it's there, right? So cool. So you build your page. I can't go into too much of this one, but there on the website there is a free content planner. The content planner is how I as market to create content to actually post on the page, right? You want to have a couple videos and pictures well to be posted every day, right? When you go on Instagram or Facebook or any social media, when you go on it, chances are you'll search for anything, right? You just open TikTok or open Facebook, Instagram, and scroll, and viral posts pop up, right? Chances are you'll watch rubbish posts. And as you see things with 2, 3 likes, you probably pass it. There's watch 3 things that already doing good now. Right, so that's why I want to keep posting every day, because nobody would search your page, right, unless they know you and they really want something from you. Other than that, yeah, you need to post every day to show up in front of the face. And like on TikTok, plenty times, I'm posting, but plenty times when I scroll TikTok, I always popping up. I post and I tune, right? So you just see me in your face, and familiarity is what is eventually, make people think about if you're hearing a song, you don't like this song, but they keep hearing it. So now you like this song. It's a new trend and everybody wearing the same thing. You don't like the thing, but you always seen it, so now you like it now. That's what marketing and advertising is do for you. It is just kind of beat your thing in people's head until they just like it, right? So next set here was we going on to shipping. So this was local shipping, right? So when you get your stuff, right? When you get your thing, whatever your thing is, right? Um, how you get it to your customer? So we get the idea, we build the business, we have a page, we import the thing, we know the price, whatever. We get a sale now, right? In this sale, um, this come under marketing too, right? But I work, I know how to make it make sense for all the um, you know what? I'll try it. So this coming under marketing too. I know if this gonna make sense here. Let's see if this making sense here. I will put it with a still boy. Right. That's alright. Good. So In local shipping, underneath here, we would have packaging. So you could get these packaging in different places, right? Or you could order them. What you'll be looking for is polymailers. When you buy anything, you're going to use a polymailer, right? That's what you're going to put your product in. Yeah, they put your product in something, right? So you want to have whatever now. So that's how it is. That's how it is. Yeah, there's get little stickers upon your stuff. So you could go on YouTube and stuff and watch how people just package your goods now. Right? Your packaging coming on that marketing too. Right? The presentation and everything. Before you buy a product, is what you wrapper. So you watch how it package. When you meet somebody, you watch how they looking. That is your wrapping. Yeah, before we talk to you, you look at how you look by. You see a fella or you see a girl, and before you even know what they bring, they look nice. So you get them a hearing. That is how your stuff does look too. When your package hit somebody's hand for the first time and it's, hey, wait now. You're surprised and you're pleasantly surprised. I'm sure at some point everybody will have experienced nice packaging. Right? If you ever experienced nice packaging, you would know what I'm talking about. Oh, you get a little free gift in your thing. You buy something and you get something you wasn't expecting in it, the trinket. If anybody ever experienced that, you would know what I'm talking about, right? So you want to have your packaging nice, poly mailers or something that you're going to want to look into. You just get plenty poly mailers for small money. Um, in my course, there in the I have the shipping company and I just use it to provide polymailers. So you don't have to buy polymailers. You charge a small money to wrap it up. So all these things you can look into, when it is actually shipping. Right? So the next thing would be delivery. Right? So in delivery we have TT Post, we have self delivery, and we have courier services. And what is that? Good. Right? So to get your stuff to the people, so I will tell you that in the full course it have more details about it. Right? But for this one here we're working on. So but TT Post, right? TT Post, people will have to pay upfront because you do not take cash on delivery, right? That's a whole next topic by itself for me to have a even gain to now, right? But in TT Post, once persons can pay via bank transfer or however they decide to pay, um, it will be a good option. Now, TT Post does take long, right, to deliver your thing. Sometimes it'll be a hassle to deal with them, but it's the safest option you would ever get. Right? I would say, as I now starting on the business, do offer cash on delivery. Now, I know Trinidad is everybody like it, but cash on delivery, there's people let's order thing and don't take it. That's a big problem. If you hear any online business want to talk about it, that's something people let's do. Let them pay first, right? Otherwise, you don't want the sale. So you want better quality of customer up front. So I would say to grind it, or it'd be tempting to when somebody buys something from me to send it all, but like yeah, they pay TT Post up front. So when it is you pay and them don't take it, then there's problem. Not TT Post, sorry. Cash on delivery. Sometimes you have to pay up front, right? Dependent on the courier service now, right? So the you pay and then the people them don't take it as a sin. The courier service that I just use work very closely with them. Is actually a personal friend of mine. I would have I'll get all the signed up on that special code to get cheaper shipping for I think it will be the first month or two that will be the offer, right? So it will be sped TT. They just pick up your items home from here for you. They deliver it to the customer for you. They just collect the money, put it in the bank, and you scot free. Right? It's a dashboard, a back end that you could manage your stuff from and whatever, right? So you get more details about that. But there are many courier services. You pick one that you like, right? I would just be offering the resources that I just use and that. So well, you can check it out, right? But in the course, once you get it, or they will get a special code that will offer you cheaper delivery for a month or two. I think he was telling me. It's generally it'd be like $40-50 depending on where you're going. He's do deliveries to Tobago also. You also have same delivery. You will get more intel as we're going on, right? Cool. But I would say don't offer cash on delivery, but there is cash on delivery. People WhatsApp you or wherever you order the stuff, you send it out, they pay when the package reach. And then people just buy it, those feeling that nobody don't buy it. But not buy it, they just weed out certain kind of people. You want better quality customer and it's nothing more frustrating than packaging up something and sending it out and then you know your thing and then while you think outside somebody else order it and then they get to have it and it'll be a whole scene now. Right? So that is how you're going on. That is some of the options. You have TT Post, you have couriers, and self delivery. Now, if you have a vehicle, this is a big one. Now, if you have, this is what I used to do though, right? Because I wasn't doing nothing else. Because I didn't have a job and this was all I was doing, I used to go all over Trinidad and deliver people things for them. So one for me, it is be cool to do it, to drive around and to see outside, and it just feel like you're doing a job. And also, which is the most important thing, you're still charging them for delivery. So I still charging them $40 delivery, and I bringing it. So I go paying gas, but if I get enough orders, that money just add up to now, right? So if you have a vehicle, you're privy to that, you could do your own self delivery. Most of the people there will be working, right? So what you would do, what I would recommend is a mix. So you're using the courier because you don't want all them logistics. Let them send things fast, especially when people order things in little sketchy zones or far zones, right? You're going to let them or deliver because I'm using diesel. And for the items close to your area, you're going to do your self delivery if you have a vehicle. So let me say you live in the east, right? And you have a range that you could go. Anybody in the east, you delivering it for them, right? Or if you have a pickup zone, let them pick it up close to you, or whatever. Right? But let me say we're going with delivery. You deliver it to them in that zone, and if thing had to come down south, they send it with the courier. Right? So you lost the sale, not the sale, you lost the delivery money. You wouldn't have to go far, but you will save time and gas and energy. And then anything close to you, you jam them. Well, then they make a little extra money, right? So that's a mix of how you could do that. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Right. So your packaging, self delivery. Right? And for the most part, that is kind of the basis of your business there. Right? Um, so it have a little bonus here that I that you could use. Right? This is a more advanced one here kind of way. Right? But this is like a little bonus and is retargeting. Right? So after you don't do all of that. Right, yeah. And so retargeting, it's cheaper to keep a customer than get a customer. Right? So after you don't do all that and you sell these things, make sure you keep in contact with your customer. And within retargeting, you're going to ask for reviews. That is to help build your page. Not no work better than somebody else say I get you here. Right? Nothing better than that. So what I used to do when I do my self deliveries is I used to ask the customer for a picture. I they could go on my social medias and see. Right? They could go on the car wash page, right, Marlo's Auto Spa, and you could see I once you wash by me, hey boy on Instagram, yeah on Instagram, give me your name. And I'm going to tag in the post. Here what I used to do. Once you get tagged in a post, naturally you're going to share it. So I get free advertising because when I tag you and you post it in your store, you feel then good, get bigger for my page. And then when you post it now, other people go and see, hey, you wash it. So it used to help the business too. And you used to also get a bit of a nice vibe with the customer. Because when I hire Instagram page, I like your things. I stay relevant to little subtle things now, right? So I like your posts. I share your thing too. Happy birthday, and we build that connection up. People just buy from people they like. Ah, people just buy from people that like and trust. So if I like you and I trust you, I will give my money. If I don't like you and I don't trust you, I'm not giving him my money. Right? So you use that help build the page, customer reviews. If you do a self delivery, you take a picture, even on Marlowe's variety, or they could go on that page also. You can change Instagram pages, that some of them might know or some of them might know, right? Each page have different marketing styles. So they could use them as the car washes vlog type, the the Marlowe's variety, which is the product based e-commerce side, that one is more uh, showcase and how to manage the product. That one kind of faceless, so you don't need much, you don't show my face much on that one. And then when you get podcast, what we're on right now, this ecosystem here, this one is just pure information number, right? So it's a mix of the both some kind of way. Right? So as I say, go on to the free content plan, all the how to mesh the different styles and all have success, right? All the pages successful. So you want to get reviews, to help build your page and strengthen your customer ties with the people and them. Social media is to be social, so you can interact with the people and them, stay relevant in the eyes. Right? The best way to run your page is to have a business page almost like a personal page now. Right? So you involve people in it. So I was doing a coaching session with a guy the other day, and the example, I just watch other people's stuff right, to see what we're on. Most people here know geo designs, right? Geo designs get big, you do anything, everybody like geo. If we go on geo page, geo don't sell nothing, If you go on his page, you're nothing for sale. All you there see is demand. But we like geo, So we go buy from him now. But if you go on his page, you have no products, right? You always selling something, but you don't know what he does sell. You don't showcase nothing. That's vibes now, right? So that way, you kind of want to sell, but it does take a lot of time. But that's essentially how it does work, right? So I know we here for a little while. So that is kind of the basis of how you're setting up your e-commerce business. If you want more detail or they look into the course, there will be a workshop where I'll be giving all the general ideas and then I'll be helping all the one-on-one persons that actually set up everything now. Right? Because all these little blocks here is things to set up, right? The brokers to import, how to actually find the winning products, how to ship, how to talk to the suppliers and Alibaba, how to actually market, all these things now, right? How to build a page. So if you're really interested, you can look into that, right? If anybody have any questions, 1, 2, 3, 4 people here now, everybody gone. Um, that is it. Cool. Anybody any questions here with the last remaining 3 people there?
None at the moment right now, bro.
Right. I hope I get some kind of.
It's kind of straightforward. It's just to apply rinse and repeat. So depending, well, the question will be this format could be applied to basically nearly anything.
Any business at all. Right? It's for e-commerce, right? But any e-commerce business. Right? So it don't matter what product it is you have. This is the order in which you're going to create the business in. Right? I guess that is it. Nobody have any other questions? Let me just be sure. Going once, going twice. All right. So right. So if that is it for the good day, that is the basic structure of set up e-commerce. A little lucky into getting the actual closing for the one, then we'll go into the nitty-gritty of it, and actually get it done. Any investment made here, that's double. That is a guarantee. Right. So e-commerce are real bad. So that is it. I don't know. Later.